Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Shaunneka and today I will be guiding you through a yin yoga sequence for upper and lower body. Normally I've been putting out practices that have been 30 minutes in length and we have been doing longer holds. So for today's practice we will be holding each posture for about 3 to 4 minutes and for this practice you are going to need one block and we will go ahead and get started. So finding our first pose, which will be a child's pose with a variation. So go ahead and have your block handy if you decide to use it. So finding yourself in a child's pose, bringing your big toes to touch at the back of the mat and sending your hips back. So it's up to you if you want your knees to be wide or close together. You're going to have to play around and find what works best for you. So just have the block close by. So you're going to take your left hand and bring it all the way over towards the right side. So you're going to reach as far as you can, and right away you should feel a nice stretch in that left side body. You can bring your right hand beside you and bring your left temple onto the floor. Or if this is uncomfortable, you can always place that block underneath your forehead or underneath your temple. And in order to feel the stretch, you want to make sure you're not leaning to the right. You're leaning away, so you're moving your body weight to the left to feel the stretch. Remembering to take nice deep breaths here. Last few breaths here before we switch sides. Maybe reach just a little bit further. So let's very gently go ahead and switch sides. So coming up without coming out of the pose, just switch sides. So bring that left arm by your side and reach your right arm as far over as you can. And from here, you're looking to move your weight slightly to the right, and you'll feel that stretch. Coming into our last few breaths here, just let's go ahead and stretch both arms forward. Bring the forehead to the mat. Really reach those fingertips to the top of the mat. Last few breaths. Last 2 breaths here. Nice big inhale. Really feel the back of the rib cage expand. Open the mouth and sigh it out. One more inhale. And sigh it out. Let's go ahead and lift the gaze, push into the palms, draw the hands in, tuck the toes under, draw the knees closed, and just drape the belly on top of the thighs for a moment. Stack palm on palm. Go ahead and sit all the way up. Find your tabletop, tuck your toes under, and sit back onto your heels for toe squat. So go ahead and drag those pinky toes forward. Sometimes they get left behind. So from here, we will be incorporating a neck and shoulder stretch. So extend your left arm out to the side. Palm is facing up, so the top of your hand is facing forward. Bend at the elbow, bringing the top of the hand to your mid-back. You're then going to slide it all the way over to the right. Take your right hand and interlace your fingers, and then drag that hand all the way over to the right. You're then going to squeeze your right elbow into the midline, so squeezing it back, drawing the shoulders away from the ears, and you're then going to drop your head to the right and drawing that left shoulder down and away. And making sure that you're not sticking out the chin, so draw the chin in. And you can kind of play with what position feels best for you. I mean, drawing my right ear to my right shoulder feels good, but it also feels good to look into that right pant pocket. Let's go ahead and bring the head back upright. Unravel the hand from behind you. And we'll do the same thing now on the other side. So right hand reaches out beside you, palm faces up. Bring it onto your low back and drag it all the way over to the left. Interlace your fingers. And then draw that right shoulder down and away from the ear while you squeeze your left elbow back, dropping the left ear to the left shoulder. ahead and bring the head back upright. Release the grip. Just go ahead and bring your hands to the thighs. Last few breaths here. Let's go ahead and take our last 2 breaths. A nice big inhale. Open the mouth and sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and rock forward. Plant the palms, untuck the toes. Should feel really, really nice. I haven't done that one in a while. Rotate the ankles. You could tap the toes on top of the mat. Maybe extending one leg back, stretching out through the calf. Let's go ahead and sit back onto our feet so your toenails are pressing into the mat this time. You can stay here for your 2 breaths or bring your fingertips behind you. Nice and light. Lift the knees up towards the chest for a count of 3. 2. And 1. Gently lower, rock forward again, and shake it out. From here, we will be making our way all the way onto our bellies. Continuing with the neck and shoulders. So let's go ahead and cactus the right arm. So you're making sure that the elbow and the shoulder are in a nice line. And then go ahead and bring the elbow up just a little bit higher so that when we rotate, the elbow doesn't drop. From here, bring your right temple to the mat. Your spider and your left fingertips beside you. Bend the left knee. You're going to roll all the way onto your right side. So you can bring that left knee behind you, pointing the knee towards the ceiling, or you can collapse both knees. You're using that left hand as leverage to push away. Keeping the left fingertips where they are, you can bring it up and around and place it behind. So it's always nice to think about drawing that right elbow away from you, just so that you're not feeling too scrunched up. Last few breaths here. Let's go ahead and take our last 2 breaths. Nice big inhale. Open the mouth and side out. One more inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and take that left hand, if it was behind, bring it back beside you, straighten your legs, and roll onto your belly. Just allow the forehead to rest on the left palm before we come to the other side. So let's go ahead and come to the other side. So you're going to cactus your left arm this time, making sure that your elbow and your shoulder are in a nice straight line, and then just draw the elbow up slightly. Bring the left temple to the mat. Spine your right fingertips, bend the right knee. You're going to roll all the way over onto your left side. You can stack both knees, one on top of the other. And you can leave your right fingertips in front of you or bring it behind. And again, thinking about drawing that shoulder down and away from the ear and drawing the elbow away from you. Last few breaths here. Take our last 2 breaths. Nice big inhale, fill up. Open the mouth and sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. Bringing the hand back out beside you. If it was behind you, straighten the legs and roll all the way back onto the belly. You can stack palm on palm for a moment and just let the forehead rest. So from here, we're going to come all the way onto our backs. So we've done a lot of upper body, side body, and just a little bit hips and child's pose. So we'll round out the practice here. Grounding down through the left foot, cross the right ankle over the left kneecap. You can stay here and gently push away on that right thigh with your right hand, or pick up the left foot, weave your hands through, grab a hold of the back of the left hamstring or on top of the left shin. So we have a tendency here to lean all the way to the right. So just being cognizant, slight lean to the left. Last few breaths here. See, you can draw that left knee in closer towards the body. Our last 2 breaths on this side. Nice big inhale. Open the mouth and sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently release the grip, uncross the ankle. Just take a moment here, let that air out. We'll go ahead and do the other side. So grounding down through the right foot, cross the left ankle over the right kneecap. Again, feeling free to stay here and just gently push away on that thigh with your left hand, or pick up the left foot and take the same variation that you took on the other side. So again, the tendency is to lean to the left here, so you want a slight lean to the right. Last few breaths here. Again, trying to draw that right knee just a little bit closer and towards the chest. Let's go ahead and take our last 2 breaths. Nice big inhale, fill up. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Last one, inhale. See if you can squeeze in nice and tight. And sigh it out. Gently release the grip, uncross the ankle. Just draw both knees in towards the chest here and gently rock from side to side. Maybe you drop both knees to the right for a brief moment. And drop both knees to the left. Coming back through center. We'll go ahead from here and make our way into our Savasana. So extend your legs out wide, arms out wide, or if you'd much rather, you can bring the soles of the feet to touch. Let's go ahead from here. Push into your elbows, push into the back of the skull, pick up the back, draw your shoulders down and away from the ears, and set your back all the way back down onto the mat. Really just taking in all of those sensations. I know my legs are still feeling the after effects of toe squat. Maybe yours are too. It's a nice buzzing sound of sensation. Feeling free to stay here for as long as you'd like. I do hope you enjoyed today's practice, and I will see you back here again soon. Have a wonderful day.